How y'all doing? How are you guys doing? This will probably get posted before anything else that I just recorded. I'm here to talk about Wonder Man. Hold on, pause. Welcome back to the Suburban Trap House. My name is Calvin, and this is the Suburban Trap House. This is also, because I did my intro wrong, this is also Calvin vs. the World. My name is Calvin, as you guys know already, because I just said it. Today we are talking about Wonder Man, a show I have already hyped up to its fullest ability on other podcast episodes. Today I'm going to be going in depth, mainly because I have the comic book right here. Boom. I got a comic book of Wonder Man. The day I watched Wonder Man, the day I watched Wonder Man, went out and searched for a Wonder Man comic. Couldn't find one. Went to a flea market. Instantly found one. Had to buy it. Okay? Now, let's get on to it. Wonder Man. A show that is a 10 out of 10. Okay? It needs a season 2. I need to see the ending. It only needs 2 seasons. If it goes any farther than 2 seasons, they are probably going to ruin the entire idea of Wonder Man. Okay, he needs 2 seasons, and then he needs to get put in a movie as either a side character or his own movie that connects to the 2 seasons. Either way, no 3 seasons. If I see a 3rd season of Wonder Man, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Okay, 10 out of 10 show. Okay, let me make sure I remember everybody's names. Okay, Yahya Abdul Mateen II. That man is an actor. Okay, that man is an actor, as some would say. Again, you guys have hopefully, you guys have seen the last podcast episode we did where I went on a nice little rant about Wonder Man. It had me fully immersed. Fully immersed. Okay, when he was angry, I was angry. The scene, spoiler alerts, by the way, the scene where he is doing his callback. He's doing his callback, and he falls asleep in the chair, and we don't see him fall asleep. We just get right into the action, and they're like, okay, now I want you guys to act basically as yourselves. And his acting partner is like, you're lying. I know you're lying. You're a liar. You're a fraud. You're a fool. You're a clown. And he punches right through his face. Oh my gosh, his face turned to chalk. Fist all the way through. Come on. Like, can we get any better than that? Not knowing that was supposed to happen. And then it happens abruptly. And then instantly we're back to reality. Because that's a nightmare in his brain. Love it. There is an episode that gets hyped up a little too much, in my opinion. And it is the Doorman episode. In my opinion, while that is a great episode, probably top 2, top 3, I don't think it holds up nearly as much to the family reunion mother's birthday party episode. That episode is amazing. It's a scene they show in the trailers, which I hate, but it has one of the best scenes where he's breaking the island counter in the kitchen. Great scene. Don't really know how nobody got injured in that, because there are 3 normal people standing next to him. So yeah, there's so much that I could go on and on about, but that's not what this show is about. Okay, that's not what this segment, this show, these videos are about. These videos are just to get my opinion out real quick, and yeah. I'm gonna call him the Mandarin because I'm not remembering his Trevor. Trevor is a top 5 MCU character. Side character or not, he is a top 5 MCU character. He gets pulled in as a main character in Wonder Man. His work as the Mandarin is some of the best in what's it called? It's the best on camera acting where an actor is acting as an actor who is acting. Does that make sense? Yeah, that made sense. Yeah, that every scene where him and Simon Williams, aka Yahya, every scene where they are acting in their characters, and then their characters have to act, it was like you saw them fade away. It's like you slowly saw the characters of Trevor and Simon fade away, and it was just Yaya, and I'm forgetting his name, but it's Sir something. I feel really disrespectful not knowing his name. Hold on. Damn. Sir Ben Kingsley. Sir Ben Kingsley. I heard he likes being called Sir, so I'm going to call him Sir. Yeah, those scenes where those two were just face-to-face acting and not playing Simon or Trevor, they were just reciting lines of past plays and different things. Beautiful. Beautiful. Almost every single time I wanted to cry. And then there was a moment where I full-on teared up, was about to cry. It was towards the ending of the last episode when they're breaking into the prison, and it's like it was almost like a full circle of like, no matter how bad Trevor messes up, because he believed in one person enough, and that one person didn't believe in themselves, that now that one person, he's not going to give up on Trevor, because that's what everybody else is doing. Trevor got used. Trevor gave up on himself. And they literally have, it's like Trevor's plot point to do the exact same thing Simon is doing, but then they try to like make it a switch, you know, or they make us think they're making a switch. And I thought that was really good. The government stuff was a little iffy, but it obviously, I'm not gonna lie, didn't play that big of a role in the show. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. I've already said that. It's a 10 out of 10. I was crying, I was laughing, I was slapping my bed, I was punching stuff. Like, I was hype. And I didn't even care about this when it first came out. Like, when it first got announced, I was like, whatever. It's another TV show from Marvel, whatever. I need a season 2. If a season 3 comes out after season 2, I'm probably not watching it. If he doesn't get put in a movie, I'm probably done with the MCU. I'm a Wonder Man stan. Hands down. Off first watch. I've watched it about 4 times by now, but off first watch, I was a Wonder Man stan. So, yeah, also love his mother. Hate his brother. His brother is probably a mutant racist. So, you know, we don't fuck with him. But Simon and his mom, props to you. I think they're gonna have a storyline where his dad was probably in some incident, or Simon was probably in some incident, because I don't think he's supposed to be a mutant in the show, but they're making it seem like he's going to be a mutant. So if they do, it's probably gonna be his dad's side and all that, and there's gonna be awesomeness. If you guys want to see a review on this Wonder Man comic, you can go to the TikTok, Suburban Trap House, I think 707, and it'll be up there.